is me. I'm back. I just ended my last vlog. I'm starting a new one. Sorry for the camera shaking here. I have it mounted on my table and I just bumped the table. So we did just get back from Missouri. We went there to say our goodbyes to my husband's brother, and that was really rough. But he is gonna be missed, and it's always hard to lose a loved one, but he did have a lot of his family there. They got to have lots of good laughs and memories shared and all that. So moving forward now, I am going to go through all kinds of boxes that were at my door when no, that's not true. They weren't at my door. I keep bumping the table. I'm super sorry. Also, I'm really thirsty and all I have is a watered down Diet Dr. Pepper, which is fine. We got this in Flagstaff, so it's still pretty fresh. Anyway, I thought I would share, where'd she go? There she is. I thought I would share a couple things that I ordered recently. So I went to Bath and Body Works, and they had some of what I want. Whenever they have the wallflowers on sale, I grab a ton because they go on sale several times a year actually, but I used to feel like it was only 2 or 3 times a year, so I would grab as many as I thought I would need till the next sale. I look like a hot mess. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I got an entire box full of these in the mail because they didn't have them when I went in person. But these are my favorite, frosted cupcake. Not to be confused with pumpkin cupcake, vanilla warm sugar. Those are all really awesome too. These are my favorite. I like them because they're not, they just smell really like just mellow and fresh. I don't know, does that make any sense? But I have an entire box of them that looks like that. So that box came. It was actually very disappointing to me because 2 boxes came. The first one had 6 of these in there. The second box, which was the same size, had this, just 1. And I was like, well, I'll have to remember that when I order next time because they can't fit that many. Yes, they can. Look, it fits. The box shut. So I'm sure it has to do with their packing restrictions and things, and they have to put these things in there, so I don't know. But anyway, I felt really bad because that's a waste, but we reused the boxes, and I save these sometimes, not always, but I save these and I'll stick them in a package. So I just hate the, wastefulness of the packaging. So that was one thing I got. The other things I got are shockingly books. I know you're surprised, just like everyone I know. But before I show you books, I wanted to show you what I got at Dunkin. Look how cute. Wait, it's a donut. I haven't even washed it yet. It has the straw still shoved in there. Ow. Okay, that's not a nice face. Anyway, I don't even care. I'm not gonna take it off right now. But isn't that cute? And it's 20 ounces, I believe. Hold, please. It is, if only, oh, there it is, 24. Yes, 24 ounces. So, by the time you drink 5 of these of water, right? 25, I rounded up. Just let's not do that. Let's just say 20. If you drink 5 of these, 100 ounces, you're not to your gallon, but you're close. So that's not, and look at this. I mean, doesn't look like much to suck down. So, love the cup. Thought I would show you that. The day I got it was, let's see, I was there Monday, but it wasn't on Monday. I think it was last week, Tuesday, yes. So, almost 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and she said they had just gotten them in either that morning or the day before, so they're new. The other things, oh wait, one more non-book item, and by one more I mean 3 more, but there's more in my classroom too. I was on the hunt for these because I just love a gimmick, and these are the colors of kindness. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing these. Look at the fun names. I'm gonna hold it like this and like this, so because they're on both sides, that way you can read them. But look how fun. I mean, Go with the flow, a slice of nice, spread your wings, breathe deep. I just love these so much. It is all the packaging, because I am absolutely certain that these colors aren't any different than your regular Crayolas. Maybe they are, I don't know. But anyway, I love these, and I bought some for my VIP bucket, and I also bought, and these were only $1.27 at Walmart is where I finally found them. And I had looked there once and they didn't have any in the school stuff, so I just assumed they didn't have them. But then I went over to the regular school supply, like, you know, their pens and pencils where they are all year. I went there and I found them. So I got these, and I also got glitter crayons, neon crayons, metallic crayons. So I got like 3 or 4 other boxes. Excuse me, other kind of fun ones. They were more. They were like $2.97 a box, but these were $1.27. I'm almost certain that's what I paid. My VIP bucket, what it is a container. What do I have it in right now? I think, oh, I know what I have it in. One of the mini crates. So it's about that big. And I put in there like packs of markers, fun crayons, fun gel pens, stickers, what else? Maybe some stamps, things like that. And if you, now it used to be where I would do we have the SOAR tickets, SOAR, safe, organized, accountable, respectful every day. We use that as our behavioral motivator, I guess we would call it, on our campus and also in our classrooms. I use it for my classroom currency, so it works as both. If the kids save up, I think I have it set at 10, maybe 20 maybe it's 20 SOAR tickets for the VIP bucket, but you can use the VIP bucket for the day. And that means you get to use the gel pens, the crayons, whatever you want on whatever assignment you want, which it's fine. I just tell them don't use like the lightest yellow pen when you're writing the answers, because I can't see it and then I cry. So they get to use those on their assignments for the day, and they really love it and it's fun. So if you're looking for a little motivator that doesn't cost a lot, and the other things, honestly, there was enough in it already with just what I found in my millions of drawers of things here at home. Possibly not millions, but you know how I like a little hyperbole. You don't need to go out and spend a lot of money. You probably have everything you need at home. Think old flare pens, stickers, you know, Holly Hobby stickers that you had when you were 10. Am I the only one? Maybe. Anyway, I did actually have those. VIP bucket is such a fun thing for the kids. Next, I have a few books. So I went about 2 weeks ago, I think, to Goodwill. I went on 8/22. I knew it would be on the receipt. 8/22. And I got all these books. So I paid a grand total of $14.72 for this enormous bag of books. It's larger than my head. I thought it was a pretty good deal considering one book is usually $5, $6, $7 for a, well, $4 to $7 for a paperback. So I am going to show you just briefly some of these. Not all of them are something rare and great finds. They're just either replacing some that have gone missing from my library or adding extras in where there's a need, where now I had said that I wasn't going to do a lot of duplicates, but honestly, now that we're sort of back to normal-ish and the kids can buddy read, I want them to be able to each hold the copy of the book and read it if they can. This one I have not ever seen before, and I thought it was so cool. I'm going to put this one as a math center. I'm going to make just some kind of a page to go along with it, or if I'm being honest, I probably already have one somewhere that I either have bought from someone else or made along the way, but it's called Lots and Lots of Coins, and it just goes through and shows the coins, their value, talks about a lot more than that actually, trading way back in the day. It has some really good stuff in it, so I was super excited. Things that they're not probably, you don't need to see me, it doesn't matter. I look great, I've been in the car for 5 days. Anyway, I just thought this one would be really fun. A lot of things that they might not get a chance to see otherwise. Talks about what the coins are made of, but I just thought this was super cool. One thing I've noticed, I would say happening over the last, I'm gonna say 5 years, but probably a little longer than that. Kids don't know how to count money. And don't know how much I want to say about Common Core. Common Core is fine, but I do notice some gaps, some really big gaps between, and I do have the gift of age, which lets me look at how it was back in 1993 when I started teaching versus now in whatever year we're in, 2021. We used to, in second grade, put a lot of emphasis on counting coins and telling time. Now, and I realize the world has definitely changed. We have, we don't all need analog clocks anymore, and we have digital everything. However, I have noticed that kids have no idea a lot of times what coins even are. They'll hold up a nickel and a dime and say, which one is worth 25? Like, neither. One's 5, one's 10. They know pennies and they know dollar bills and like 5s and 10s because they say right on there 5, 10, but they don't have the concept of, and when I say they, of course it's not all, but so many kids don't have the concept of 4 quarters make $1, 10 dimes make $1. 2 dimes and a nickel make a quarter. They don't understand that anymore, and I still think it's important. I know we have computers that do the math. I know we have things on our phones, but without like just the most basic knowledge, I feel like we're cheating them somehow. So, anywho, I just thought this would be a really fun book. It talks about how the coins are minted and things like that. Now, you just heard me say about 5 minutes ago that I wasn't going to talk. Did I say that? Or maybe it was just in my head. And if it was, then you don't even know. But I wasn't going to talk a lot about all of these. Sorry, still coughing, still sick. Did go to the doctor. Have bronchitis, double ear infection, and sinus infection, but COVID negative, which I knew I would be. Well, I really thought I would be, because this is the same kind of sick I get all the time. So anyway, yes, still sick. Yes, on medicine. This one, oh my gosh, we do a whole lot of studying about going westward expansion. This just looks so cool. Now the inside isn't like beautiful, but I don't care because, well, I do care. I wish it was beautiful, but the inside talks about so many cool things. They get to, there's some little project-y things that look really cool, making a boat to go west. Not sure how that worked out, but anyway, the wagon, how they outfitted it, what they had to take with them, some shopping guides of like what the cost of things were. I just think this is so neat. I have a few books like this, but this one, I mean, I just wanted to add to my collection. But look, isn't that cool? Shows the whole trail. Anyway, that one was really cool. That was really short. I did a good job. Go me. You know what? I would just like to say to all the folks out there at Goodwill and places, stop putting the stickers on the books. I hate them on there because they always catch on things, and I just don't like seeing stickers on books. It bugs me. So anyway, nobody cares. I'm moving on. You guys care. I know you guys care. Okay, so this one, when we do our folktale unit in Benchmark Advanced, which starts actually, one of them, the bigger of the folktale unit starts next. It's unit 2. And it's called something about characters. But anyway, this looked really cool. It's an African tale retold and illustrated by Gail E. Haley. It won the Caldecott Medal. And I just love a good folktale. I have lots. I kind of collect these just because why wouldn't you want to collect these? So anyway, look at how beautiful the illustrations are. Super excited to have this book, and it's brand spanking new. And I'm going to tell you when it was written or published. It was published in, holy moly, the copyright date is 1970. This clearly is a newer edition, but that's awesome. I love older books. So anyway, this one looks really fun. That didn't take too long either. Holy moly, I've been talking again for 4 minutes. I have to stop and restart because otherwise the clips are too long to upload. Well, they're not, but they take forever. This one I have a copy of somewhere, I believe, Wilma Unlimited. This was a purchase at the Goodwill, but it was used in a classroom because it has the AR reading level and everything on there, or not AR, yeah, AR points and reading level. But this is about Wilma Rudolph and how she became the world's fastest woman. And I know since then there are probably some that are faster, but she was the first fast one, I guess. I don't know that for positively for sure, but I'm guessing. This was copyright 1996, but again, the beautiful illustrations. I just absolutely love these. And this, if you want to check it out, is written by Kathleen Krull and illustrated by David Diaz. So that's a super nice one. Then another one is this. Oh, I don't know this book. All the pictures are the same. I mean, they have like the same illustrator going on. Not really, but anyway, this one, oh, illustrated by David Diaz. I am so clever today. Well, I kind of am. I'm gonna take that as a win because how did he illustrate both books that I just happened to pick up? That's so weird. Anyway, I love Eve Bunting. She is an amazing author. And I don't know this book called Going Home. So I bought it for my own self and also for my kids. This one is a copyright date of 1996 too. Maybe I slipped into a time warp. I need sleep. But I just love these pictures. Look at how cool that is. Called Going Home. It's Christmas and Carlos and his family are going home, driving south across the border to Mexico. Anyway, it looked awesome. Then the rest of these books, for the most part, are not super thrilling books. I love picture books so much. So those first 4 or 5 that I showed you were the kind of special ones. The next ones I'm going to show you are just fun because the kids love the series. And so I'm always excited to find more. Now this first one, I don't own any Permaids that you don't either. Just kidding, you might. The Scaredy Cat. This is book 1. I don't have any Permaids, so I do have girls that would like that though. This one, oh my gosh, I just think looks adorable, and it is a Branches imprint. It's called Haggis and Tank Unleashed. Look at how funny. So these are newer, appeals to 1st and 2nd grades, reading level grade 2. So I am certain that the majority of my kids can read this without issue, and they could do little projects with it. I have some kind of fun things I'm thinking of for Teachers Pay Teachers. I'm gonna try them out in my classroom, see if I like them, and then I'll throw them up online if I decide I do, if the kids like them. It's not really about what I like, it's about what they like. So anyway, super cute. Then I also don't have any Unicorn Princess books. I bet you don't, just kidding. So that was kind of fun. Excuse me. This set I don't have any of. I don't know if it's a set either. Yes, it is. Piper Green. Do you know these? I don't. Piper Green and the Fairy Tree by Ellen Potter, illustrated by, I'm not sure how to say that name, but there it is. I'll hold it right there. I don't want to break the name. But there is others in the series. This is book 1, but I'll hold this up. There are other books in the series, it looks like. So that looks like a good one. And they're easy chapter books. I have to concentrate more on buying easy chapter books for my kids to read. I tend to overestimate abilities, and I don't want to give them a book that I love and I would love for them to love, but they can't love it because they can't read it yet. So gotta start and grow. And yes, there are some that are already ready for higher level books, but the majority are not. So this one, I love the Humphreys book so much. And this is the baby books of, not baby books, they're the tinier books of Humphrey. This is the typical Humphrey books right there. I'll hold that there. And this series, or this, I don't know, offshoot of the series, is also by the same author, Tiny Tales. That's what it is. Yes. So it's an additional series called the Tiny Tales series. I only have a couple. So got that. This one is also a Branches imprint. I got all these books on the same day. I was so excited. So Erie Elementary, I have a few of, and the kids seem to like them. They have like the big onomatopoeia words in there, and I just love that because, you know, you got to say them like they're written, right? Splat, pow. They get excited. So does their teacher. Okay, then I'm trying to grab them in sets, but I didn't do a very good job. I got another Eva and the New Owl and Owl Diaries. I already have some of those. A Unicorn Academy. So when I was grabbing unicorn books, I thought what might be kind of fun is if I'm thinking of a couple of my girls in particular, boys maybe, but girls in particular, I could set them up to read each and see which series they liked better and tell us why. So might be kind of fun. I'll do anything I can to get them to read and enjoy it. But this one is also Unicorn Academy is a series. This is book 1, so I lucked out there. But there's the series. Another Permaids. This one is book 4. And then I got a couple of these. I got Yellow Princess Gets a Pet, Blue Princess Takes the Stage, and Orange Princess Has a Ball. So these are also obviously a series. I already have the Purple Princess, the one you see there, and I may have the Pink Princess too. If not, that's the only one I'm missing. So I'll just keep my eyes out for that, see if I see it at the bookstore, wherever. I like having the whole set. This one I already have, but again, a lot of my kids love these, and so that's a good one to have. Riding Freedom. This is an amazing book. If you need a book to read to your kids that is historical fiction, this is fantastic. I will read you the back. This is by Pam Munoz Ryan. She wrote Esperanza Rising. I think I'm right. Hold on, make sure I'm not lying to you. I'm sure I'm right. Maybe. Anyway, she also wrote Echo. I think I'm talking about the right gal. Anyway, really good author. Here's what the back says. Charlotte Parkhurst was raised in an orphanage for boys, which suited her just fine. She didn't like playing with dolls, she could hold her own in a fight, and she loved to work in the stable. Charlotte had a special way with horses and wanted to spend her life training and riding them on a ranch of her own. The problem was, as a girl in the mid-1800s, Charlotte was expected to live a much different life, one without the freedom she dreamed of. But Charlotte was smart and determined, and she figured out a way to live her life the way she wanted. Charlotte became an expert horse rider, a legendary stagecoach driver, and the first woman ever to vote. Very fun how you read how she did that. And she did these things at a time when they were outlawed for women. How? With a plan so clever and so secret, almost no one figured it out. This is a true story. So good. So I said historical fiction. The fictional part is probably just maybe the liberties that the author took in some parts of the story, but it is her true story. So that one's awesome. Magic Puppy. These are great. There's also Magic Bunny. And I don't know if there's probably Magic Kitty too. I'm not really sure, but the kids love these. The covers are adorable and they're not very difficult. They are though, I think what I'm finding is the stamina of kids to read a chapter book is dwindling, and that has changed over the last, well, it has changed, I would say, over the last maybe decade. It used to not be as big of a deal for kids to finish, like this book, I was checking to see how many pages, 117 pages, not difficult text. A lot of them can't sustain their reading for long enough to finish while it's still holding their attention, if that makes any sense. So starting them on books where they're a little more simple, like this, with a lots more pictures and fewer words per page, is a good place to start. And then I kind of gradually bump them up to a little bit more difficult, more the longer books. And the last one I wanted to show you was Shark School. This one, I don't know which number this is. There's lots of these now, I believe. Fishin' Impossible. Isn't that funny? I love their play on words. But the kids love these. And they're very possible for, you know, third graders to read, very much right up their alley. So that was the last one in my kid book haul video series. Just kidding, it's not a video series, but it could be because I shop a lot. Anyway, case in point, my next video I'll probably do tomorrow or maybe Monday or a day this week. Today's Saturday. We just got home and I'm tired, but wanted to get stuff put away, and that's been sitting out for a while. My next video, did I ever finish that sentence? I think I did not. I bought a bunch of Scholastic books again. I used a lot of points. I used probably between 2,000 and 2,500 points, but I also spent a lot of dollars because I wanted to unlock the dollar books, because I got Christmas presents already for my kiddos. I may not show that one just in case they figure out how to find me here. I don't know. Anyway, I did that, so I will show you that in another video because the box is real big. It's about like that, and it's full of books. So excited. I also did get some adult books for myself, and I've been holding on to those for well over a month. And the reason is because school happened and I got real busy. Not only have I not even taken them out of the bag to read, I haven't even unpacked the bag. So I'll show you those in a little bit. Until then, remain positive about the world we live in. Please keep reading books, and I'll see you next time. Bye.